Alright, welcome back to another video. This is the final part for Poppy Playtime, Chapter 3. Pretty sure once we go in there, we can power up the smoke, direct it towards the left side of the factory, and get out of here. Now, we're continuing right where we left off. It's time to end this. I think we're gonna face CatNap once we go in there. Now before we do, if you've seen it, please remember to like, subscribe, share this with your friends. This final part should be short, because I'm pretty sure there's a boss fight coming up. Let's head right in. Now I noticed I sounded quiet in the last part, so I got rid of, well, I tweaked Streamlabs a bit. Should be louder. So I apologize for being quiet. Didn't even notice I was being quiet. There's no power in here. Still baffled how this big battery came out of that tiny tube. Right. Oh, that's CatNap. What? Is that his nightmare form? Is that what the little girl saw in the beginning of the chapter? That thing is terrifying. Holy. Get me out of here. No, that's reassuring. Here, let's load this boss fight for you real quick. New objective, survive.
I hope this is coming through. Good. Okay. Now, in between the hallways, there's those two side rooms on both the left and the right. There'll be green power receivers in those little rooms. You can block off the hallways before CatNap gets to you. Try them.
So that powers that.
If you see CatNap, use those. You're probably gonna hallucinate a bit. It'll be hard to tell what's real and what's fake. Try using your flares on CatNap.
Is smoke him. Right, that wasn't him. That is him. Smoke him. Is that him? Nope. It's not him. Yep, that's him. Open that. Beat smoke. Just got rid of him. I doubt that's him. Can I... Can I bug this boss fight? Just keeping him stuck up there. Like, is this actually doable? Because he's stuck up there. That's the real catnap right there. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that though. Look, that's... Oh. How much longer? Can I? Because that's the real catnap up there. I can't believe this is how flawed this boss fight is. That, like, I can just keep doing this, right? Because that's the real catnap. This boss fight is so flawed. Close it. Grab the lightning bolt. Get. Take that, you son of a gun. Take that, catnap. Get absolutely obliterated. Ooh. Prototype sand. What is he doing here? What the? The catnap? That is dark. Catnap just offered himself up to the prototype. Wow. Now what? We go back the way we came? I'm guessing we do. That was an interesting boss fight. Like, I know I stalled a bit by doing that, like, latch thing, but I can't believe that's an actual bug. Oh, we lost our green hand from that. We don't have our green hand anymore. Interesting. Oh, there goes catnap.
Wow, you did it!
Heck yeah, I
You
did.
must feel pretty good.
How you doing, fat?
CatNap dead? You're one big step closer to the prototype.
Don't worry about
One
that.
step closer to winning. You've
Yep.
made your choice. You're staying to help Poppy. Well, finish the job. This win is yours.
How does me taking out catnap in self-defense mean I'm staying here with and helping Poppy? Interesting. Now, if you notice, he did try to use his red smoke there. And we electrocuted him. He was on fire a bit, and then he used his red smoke, and that ignited and exploded. So this smoke is flammable. It explodes. That is pretty interesting. Very interesting, as a matter of fact. Wow. That's coming in handy. But notice, real quick, not to keep stalling, but when we electrocuted catnap right there, he didn't die right away. The prototype came in and he offered himself up as a sacrifice to the prototype. Catnap could have still taken us out there if he wanted to. So I'm really wondering if he worships the prototype as a god. Did he offer himself up as a sacrifice because he technically, air quote, failed him? This battery, please go in the socket. There we go. That's what I'm really curious of. You have your power now. Divert to the left tube. There we go. I honestly thought this boss fight was gonna be longer. That's why I saved it till the end. Oh, there we go. Power's back on. Oh, we can't go back. I honestly, like, I've already seen a playthrough of this, and I was like, I think this boss fight's gonna be long. Why not save it for its own final part? So that's what I did instead of putting it in the same part as, you know, the counselor's office. But I guess I really didn't need to do that. But I guess this makes the end boss fight a bit shorter. So I guess I will upload this same day.
Good,
Ooh.
you're here.
Where are you, Poppy?
You've done it again. The impossible.
Come out. You almost
Just
just
like I
offered
knew
me
you
up
would. CatNap's
like a freaking
gone.
steak on platter
Red smoke is
for that
diverted.
freaking cat.
Everything is falling into place. Thanks to
What's
you.
down there?
But if we're to keep going, then you deserve to have the truth.
Is this a dark pit? But there you are, Poppy, son of a
Came
gun.
back because of your coworkers. You want to know what happened and why.
Yes, I would like to know.
This is your answer.
Ooh, another VHS tape.
We called it the hour of joy.
Now we gotta learn what the hour of joy is. So he's hugging all the employees there. So I was right. The hour of joy is when the toys rebelled and took out all the co-workers. Then what happened to the bodies? We didn't see any bodies thus far. Did they hide the bodies in the lower part of the facility? 'Cause that's a pit all the way back over there. So the facility goes deeper. Maybe they hid the bodies all the way down there. So anyone that explored could never find them. And would probably be taken out beforehand. Like hugging. Oh, there's Boxy Boo. What I was talking about in the beginning, chapter 3. There's CatNap. So many bodies. Holy crap. They're everywhere. Crowded.
I remember hearing every moment of it. It went on so long, so agonizingly long. They tried to hide, to run, anything to stay alive. I remember their cries. What's going on? Why is this happening? What are those things? Senseless slaughter, that's all it really was. They killed everyone. The guilty, the innocent, didn't matter. All of that death didn't fix anything. And then, once it was all over, they dragged those corpses down below where they'd never be found. And they ate the bodies
Down there.
to stay alive.
There's kissing.
Prototype has to die for this, for everything.
Now we definitely have to take out the prototype. She said, the prototype. Why didn't she just come down this way? Guess he could have literally dropped her down
As
there.
soon as we reach the bottom, we'll send the lift back up. Just hold tight, okay?
Why doesn't she just come
After
down
you.
with us? Oh, there's a switch, that's why. Alright,
All right.
looks like we're going lower.
Once we hit the ground, we need to be cautious. There's something.
What?
What? What's she doing? This is.
Something's attacking her.
No!
The lid's closing. This isn't good. Can we go back up? Come on, go. Get up. Does he get taken out? What? Wow. That is really the end of chapter 3. They really left us on a cliffhanger for that one. Yeah, so I am pretty certain, screw waiting for me to get the new GPU installed. I am definitely gonna, sometime maybe next week, by next weekend, next Thursday, I will definitely be picking up chapter 4 and recording it. Now, as you see in the subtitles, I missed some lore, and they do repeat it in chapter 4. So, what went on in this factory, very few people knew about it, and I watched the lore video on this, but only a very select few people knew about this. It was only the scientists, a few higher ups, and one particular person knows, the doctor. I forget his name, but he wasn't very emotional. He didn't feel a lot of empathy or sympathy for people. He was only himself. But he was fired because Elliot Ludwig didn't like him. How he couldn't have that sympathy and empathy for people. But he was a genius. And they had this initiative called the Greater Minds. And that Greater Minds initiative is how, that doctor got to work with Elliot on a lot of projects. But he at least ended up getting mad. So after Elliot's passing, I'm pretty sure everything got moved right back on to Leith Pierre. He became the new CEO or something. Anyway, he was like the head. He ended up inviting the doctor back, and he uncovered the secrets of the poppy flower. The ability to transfer minds or souls into these toys, and they call it the Bigger Body Initiative. Now, I'm going to go back to the main menu, because that's a bit loud back there. The Bigger Bodies Initiative turned people into toys. And as we saw in that cutscene, that's basically what they did. The prototype, as the name implies, the prototype was the first experiment. And then came other experiments. Huggy Wuggy, Mommy Longlegs, CatNap, Oxyboo. All these kids were turned into toys. Same scene with Dog Day. They all were basically not known as humans at that point. And CatNap, Theodore Gramble, the prototype tricked him into helping him. So he grabbed a grab pack, and in the open event for the prototype, ended up shocking himself, and he would have died, but instead of escaping, the prototype got help and saved the boy's life, but his body was screwed, so he got turned into CatNap and was basically a Bigger Bodies Initiative forcefully. But that's how CatNapper Theodore Gramble got into his whole stick of worship in the prototype. Now, this is very, very dark. I don't like what this company did. And there's not a lot of horror games that do it like Poppy Playtime does. Now, probably, once they complete Chapter 4, they probably won't come out with another chapter for at least a year. Which sucks, because, 2 weeks ago, Chapter 4 came out. And, we practically rushed through it. And now look at it. Now we want Chapter 5 again, because Chapter 4 left us on a major cliffhanger. Not as big as Chapter 3, though, in my opinion. Back to where it was. In the prototype, got all the toys together and they rebelled against everyone in the factory. And it was called the Hour of Joy. And to my knowledge, it's only the player and one other person that ended up surviving. I'm pretty sure the only reason the player is alive is because he wasn't present during the Hour of Joy. Which really makes me wonder what he was doing instead. There were other lore too. The Boxy Boo was used to eliminate any employees that threatened to expose or not follow the rules for Playtime Co. This one guy found out about the Bigger Bodies initiative and went to go upload it, and this was a bit before the Hour of Joy. And he was aware there was this creature that ate people who knew things they shouldn't have known. And well, that person got eaten and was sent there by Pierre. And if we go back to chapter 2, I forget his name, but whoever Jacksepticeye acted as, that person went back there as well, and he ended up seeing Huggy Wuggy patrolling the facility. So, and that's why he didn't attack us right away. Huggy Wuggy was trained for, air quote, maximum obedience, and he just stalked us at first instead of immediately sounding the alarm to see what we were there for, because, you know, why make an accident when they're just taking a look around and they could leave? But if they went too far in, Huggy would then take them out. Now, to my knowledge, that's all I remembered. But I'm pretty sure Stella Grayberg knew about it. Pierre knew about it. 2 other people knew about it. And in Project Playtime, that game, there's a theater map. There was an accident there. Ah, now I remember the doctor's name, Henry Sawyer. That was his name. Henry Sawyer was, I guess you could say, out of God Complex. But he ended up, he was the head, turned all these kids into toys. And even the toys they sold, they turned kids into those toys. The very product they were selling were kids of 8 or less that used to be people. And they were turned into toys, treated like plastic and crap. Sold it to other kids. Some that were defective or thrown away. A ton of slaughter. And what's sickening about this, I think only like 95% of all Playtime employees actually knew about the Bigger Body initiative. The other, or wait, I said that wrong, sorry. Only like 2 or 5% of the Playtime employees actually knew about the Bigger Body initiative. That other 98% didn't know what was going on. They had no say in this project, and they were taken out by the toys. Just like that. So it's very dark, indeed. A lot of lore. I come back to this game in a week, a little less than a week, I will rewatch the lore video, and I will go more into it on the lore I missed. They've even released books containing lore, but it's just very terrifying. I know I beat the game like 18 minutes ago, and I'm just here rambling on, but I said I would explain anything I missed at the end of this chapter after I beat it. That is Pop Playtime Chapter 3. I'm trying to remember anything I missed, but I think that is it. I think. Yeah, that should be it. Now, we can replay the encounter with CatNap, or we continue before there. But yeah, this is quite the chapter. Now, if we run into the red smoke later on, I really wonder what we're gonna do without a gas mask. And what if we need the red hand again? What if we need the green hand again? We're only down to the flare gun and that purple hand, which we yet to see any doors require it. We've lost a total of 2 hands so far. I wonder if we ever get the green or red hand back. Now, thank you for everyone tuning in. Please remember to like and subscribe as much as I hate doing this. And the final like I said, I've been doing this series for a few friends of mine. Please go check them out. Channels are Sun Lee, and Josh is a chill guy. Josh is just a chill guy. Sorry, I can't freaking remember the channel off the top of my head. I deeply apologize. I really do. But thank you everyone for tuning in. Can't wait to come back to this game. Now, just trying to quickly remember if I missed anything. I think that's like all the major lore. What I just said is on the major lore. Anything else I'm missing are smaller details. That's pretty much it. See y'all on Chapter 4, Part 1. This is Jedi Jonathan signing off. Peace.